Up front, Jimmie Johnson leading Carl Edwards by now 3 car lengths as Carl is moving in a little bit. Hamlin back in third. 16 in the 9, Casey Kane, Greg Biffle battling for position. Jeff Burton as they falls in back behind them. That's 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, Burton's car just hadn't been quite as good the last couple of runs. It doesn't seem that Two Tires has agreed with his car, and we see Greg Biffle making his way up there. You know, we chronicled what the problems were that he went through and how his car got really loose one time. They've really fixed that car and got him back in the top 10 now.
Mark Martin all the way down across the bottom of the racetrack to be able to make the pass. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car got very loose in the corner. Martin took that spot away.
But it certainly hasn't been the day that Mark thought he was going to have with this race car and race team. As we see Jimmie Johnson really using up all the racetrack, just driving this race car for everything it's worth.
Last time by, they were almost equal on lap times.
And as you said, DJ, the longer they run in previous runs, the better Carl Edwards' car gets.
And the problem is that as Carl closes in here just a little bit, as he gets closer, then Jimmie has to make sure that he hits his mark, because one slip can cost him the race then.
He's only got a lap and a half to hold him off, because they're going to get the white flag this time by.
Jimmie Johnson's got 4 more corners to hit right here.
4 left turns away from the lion's share of a $9.6 million purse.
Well, he was about perfect with that corner right there.
So was Carl Edwards.
Johnson looked like he got through that corner and off of that corner really well, not to let Carl get a good run on him down the backstretch.
That was real critical, because this long straightaway right here could decide it.
4 hours ago, over 250,000 fans asked themselves, who will it be? Who will win the Allstate 400 in 2008? They all had different answers.
Another perfect corner. Jimmie Johnson did a great job there. His crew, congratulations. Just a fantastic job.
Out of turn 4 and 2-time NASCAR Sprint Cup champion Jimmie Johnson becomes a 2-time winner at the Brickyard. Edwards, Hamlin, Sadler.
Jeff Gordon worked his way back into the top 5. A.J. Allmendinger with a 10th place finish. Great run for him.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 12th.
Man, that's all there is to it. Thank you, boys.
What a great team effort by this Lowe's team.
I think maybe they've hit their stride getting ready for this chase.
You guys talked about it. You said that Jimmie Johnson is a second-half driver. We saw it a year ago, and we're seeing it here today. There's his teammate, Jeff Gordon, riding up alongside to congratulate Jimmie as a 2-time winner here at Indianapolis. Let's go down to Mike.
And the winning crew chief, Chad Knaus, how would you describe this day?
It was a pretty crazy day. It really was. You know, the thing I was concerned about was that as we were going there, the NASCAR would say, okay, you guys can go ahead and race the final 30 laps after we'd had so many competition cautions, you know, and they did the right thing by having us come down and do what we need to do to get the tires on the car so nobody had any problems or got hurt. But you know, this team just has worked so hard to get our program turned around, and I really feel like we've come into our own over the course of the last 10, 12 weeks and just haven't gotten the breaks that we needed. And, you know, fortunately enough, today it all came together, you know, to win the pole here and to win the race. That's pretty nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jimmie Johnson, Chad Knaus, and the 48 team become just the 2nd team to win from the pole here in the Brickyard.
Kevin Harvick did it back in 2003, Mike, and now Jimmie Johnson, he wins the pole, he wins practice and happy hour. And most importantly, he wins the 15th running of the Allstate 400 at the Brickyard.